Well, it's that time to call out Spectrum News NY1 again, and this isn't going to be a long video, but time to call them out because they have a lot of misprints and a lot of misinformation regarding a story that happened today on the Triborough Bridge. And you may be wondering what happened on the Triborough Bridge. Well, we'll get to that in a second because we're going to read from the New York Post tonight. But if you want to find out what happened, you're going to have to go all the way down. And I will mention that they did bring it up on the air tonight, but not enough coverage on it. That's the problem. And, everybody else did a good job tonight covering it. I know 2, 4, 5, 7, they did a great job covering it tonight. And, I will mention, Channel 7 today was actually good. And I was watching with my mom the 6 o'clock newscast tonight, and they did a pretty decent job covering what happened on the Triborough Bridge today. And guess what? Lucy Yang actually was assigned to that story today. So, this is my issue with NY1. And they didn't even give any specifics about what happened. And look, this is a mistype. It's like they don't even proofread. Updated at 10:12. Well, why didn't you update that this happened in the afternoon? And why didn't you even mention that the vehicle involved was a stolen Infiniti sedan? The New York Post actually had more specifics today. So let me move this to the left so you all can read this. And I had to redo this video. This is the second time I'm doing it because OBS, for whatever reason, just went out on me. So here we go. A New York State trooper was struck by a stolen car that reversed into him on the RFK Triborough Bridge on Sunday afternoon and fired his weapon multiple times as the driver took off. The owner of the 2021 Acura reported missing Saturday and was tracking through an app when he saw that the vehicle was in the Bronx moving towards the bridge, law enforcement sources said. The owner, who was in another vehicle, followed his car and alerted the Triborough Bridge and MTA police, which then called the state police in. When police from both agencies converged on the stolen car around 12:50 p.m., the driver attempted to back up and rammed into the trooper. That's when the trooper squeaked off multiple rounds, striking no one. The trooper was then taken to a local hospital for minor injuries to his leg. So, this has been a very violent Thanksgiving weekend, and this crime just continues. And our governor is nowhere to be found on it. The driver of the stolen vehicle fled in it, but was later found in Harlem. A 17-year-old and a 21-year-old were taken into custody and charges against them were pending. And by the way, I will mention, Channel 5 actually showed both the suspects being arrested on camera. You gotta give Fox 5 credit on that. They actually led off the 10 p.m. newscast tonight with that. The teen, whose identity wasn't released because of his age, was recently arrested in Manhattan for operating a stolen vehicle recklessly. So, probably got out in bail reform. No surprise. The other person in the car was identified as Jose Villarito, who was arrested for stealing a new BMW on... You gotta be kidding me. He actually stole the Beamer on my birthday? It says here, November 8th. That was my birthday. Oh, boy. In a prior case, the owner tracked the car from Queens to Brooklyn. Verino also allegedly tried to run over a police officer when cops caught up to him with that time frame. So, I know there was a tweet that I found earlier from Eileen LaPalmer from News 12. So let me find it. So let me just type in the name Eileen, and then look up the name Lehpamer. There we go. So this is what we got tonight from the MTA. This is what they sent out, because the Post neglected on that one. Okay, as far as the older suspect is concerned, the other vehicle, again, the owner tracked the car from Queens to Brooklyn. Verlito also tried to run over a police officer when cops called up to him to that time. So, in that incident, we know that The oldest suspect is due into court on January 19th. So, have to wait till the new year regarding that incident. But this is what we want to focus on right now. So, this is what we are looking for. Not what we have here. This is what we're looking for. Okay, Okay, this is not the tweet. I don't know what the tweet is. Do we have anything on the MTA's website? Let's see. Let's take a look at bridges and tunnels. Not seeing anything regarding bridges and tunnels. Here we go. Let's take a look and see what we are looking for here. Okay, why aren't there any active alerts? RFK bridge closure. Let's see if we can find it. Here we go. Let's read this one from Facebook. Make it easier. Wait, that's from 2012. Yeah, I can't find it anywhere. Okay, so NY1 actually has something about it. Okay. Let's see. Okay. 2 Manhattan and Bronx-bound lanes and 1 Queens-bound lane will be closed until noon tomorrow. That's what we were looking for. So all this time, NY1 actually had that on their website. I couldn't find it. Okay, so before we wrap this up, I just want to see if we can find the press release from the New York State Police. And then let's take a look at if our governor said anything about it on Twitter tonight. And let's see if de Blasio or Adams said anything about it tonight. Because where are the elected officials? That's the problem. Okay, here we go. This is more specifics. The trooper that was involved in the incident was taken to Elmhurst Hospital for treatment of a minor leg injury and was later released. Okay, good. Alright, so that's what we know right now. Ongoing investigation, but again, we know that there will be lane closures until noon tomorrow. So, I mean, why can't you investigate it overnight? You know, you're screwing over people who need the bridge, but unfortunate. It's going to cause a lot more congestion into the other tunnel and bridge crossings. So let's just see if our governor said anything. Let's just see. Come on, Kathy Hochul. Did you say anything about it tonight? Nope. I don't think she said anything about it. Nope. No, she hasn't. This governor is so full of it. You know, let's see if Eric Adams said anything about it tonight. Let's see. On Twitter, don't do this to me now. There you go. Nope. Nothing from the new mayor-elect about it. And then I'm sure our current idiot mayor from Park Slope didn't say anything about it. You know, this was a big deal. Right? This affects all of us. Here we go. Ridiculous. Nothing from that dope from Brooklyn. Unbelievable. Well, that's going to wrap up this video. I don't want to make it too long, but all I'm just going to say is, again, a very violent weekend that we had in our city for Thanksgiving, and it seems none of the elected officials seem to really care about it. You know, they're all talk, but they don't really want to do anything. So that's it.